Warning, the following episode is going to contain hijinks, phenomenal music, and may make you stop your car on the side of the road.
InObscuria.
Welcome back, my friends, to the InObscuria podcast, the podcast where we exhume obscure rock and punk and metal, and we put them in one of three categories: the lost, the forgotten, or the should have beens. I am the guy who forgot to cut the mic on, and I was trying to do the intro and totally fucked that up.
And since you couldn't hear it, it sounded like this. Whoa! Damn it.
Son of a... That guy over there who's laughing his ass off, Robert Harrison.
Hello. Hi, that was good.
We're so professional, we could have just started over, but no, we're going to just move forward. Just move it forward, people. That's how you do it.
Yes.
All right. So, what's going on with you? It's been so long since I've seen you, sir. What's going on? You got an InObscuria podcast shirt on.
Only the best, man.
That's nice.
The finest couture.
That looks very nice.
My design team, they dress me every morning, you know, handed me this. They're like, hey, you got to record a podcast tonight. Wear your T-shirt.
That's right.
Because it's so cool to wear the band's T-shirt to the band's concert, right?
Hey, I'm all for it, man. I'm all about repping. You know, Iron Maiden did it.
Especially if you just bought it at the merch booth for $57.
Exactly. Yeah, you didn't wash your clothes. You need something right away because you stink.
Yeah, well, yeah, half that crowd. No, I spent 4 hours a day in Atlanta traffic. Every once in a while it happens where I've got a lot to do and errands to run and things to see and people to do.
Go, baby!
And I drove. Went one place in Alpharetta, picked up a door for something, and then drove across, like through the boonies to get over to Ackworth instead of coming all the way down on the interstate because it's Friday. And, you know, in Atlanta, that means...
We're recording on a Friday,
we're recording on Friday.
For us.
Yeah, but in Atlanta, Fridays, and it was only like 2:30, but 2:30 in the afternoon on Friday is like prime time for stuff to happen, like a wreck that causes a massive backup. So I took back roads, and it was through the horse farms of Alpharetta. There is some money up there. Let me just tell you.
There's money all over this city.
Yeah, but up there, you see it very visibly from the road. And there's more old money up there.
What do these people do?
Well, they have horses, and
yes,
they ride them or whatever you do.
To get one horse, you have to do something.
Yeah, those things that's an expensive pet right there. If your daughter's ever wanted riding lessons?
Nope.
Oh, good. Yeah, you saved yourself
not at all
truckload of money right there.
Yeah, that's an expensive hobby. I understand. Yeah. I've got some friends that they have kids that do it. And they spend all their time doing that and like the boots and the saddles.
It's a lifestyle. Yeah, it's kind of like getting into motorcycles. You got to put on the Harley outfit, the costume, and ride your Harley and go to Harley events and go to Harley concerts.
It's like podcasting. You got to wear that T-shirt.
Yeah, see, now
you got to put on the cargo shorts.
A podcaster costume today. But I was going to tell you that before all of that, I went to a meeting at the city. We had our monthly arts council type meeting. Bowling, exterminate stuff, and they cater it, which is one reason I show up. There's food.
Yeah.
And I make the long trek across the street to City Hall and get lunch for free, but they had it catered by Chick-fil-A. And I love Chick-fil-A, God's chicken.
Yes, it is God's chicken.
It is the chosen chicken. But I have...
Holy chicken.
I have not eaten there nearly as much as I used to. I've been trying to eat healthier. And so I drive past it, and it's very tempting, but I don't go in the drive-thru because it's a really fast drive-thru. It's so easy, but it's not healthy at all. So I ate a sandwich for lunch, and I was this is so good. Chick-fil-A, damn, I missed this. And started on my 4-hour trek through Atlanta traffic. And like 2 hours later, I completely forgot that I had Chick-fil-A for lunch. And I saw this new place. It's called Raising Cane. And it's all they sell is chicken fingers.
Okay.
And I'm not 13 years old anymore.
Just hold your wad there, fella.
But I was like, everybody's been talking about this. Let me try it out. So I pulled into the drive-thru and instantly regretting. I'm like, I had fried chicken for lunch. What are you doing? And of course, their drive-thru
you probably shouldn't do that.
Theirs is not the 3-minute In-N-Out drive-thru. So it was just an ordeal. And I got and they were okay.
You're going to get a little rock gut.
Yeah, whatever. So I make this journey. I come home and you call and said you're on the way over and I don't really have time to cook. And I realized sitting on my countertop is a leftover Chick-fil-A sandwich that I took home from the meeting because not everybody showed up. So they're like, here, take some of these home.
So you had lunch, snack, and dinner.
Yeah, fried
chicken. Is that where we're going?
Sandwich. Yeah, and so, woo. And now sitting on the recording table, the bar in front of me is a bottle of bourbon. And a cup and a shot glass. So.
And I think you should go ahead and have a little swig of that, sir.
Yeah, so you need to get out of here. Like right after the recording's done, you probably want to just leave.
You're going to blow it out.
It's going to be
Go let and blow.
Tonight I am drinking a brand new bottle. It's called Angel's Envy. You ever had that?
No, I can't say I have.
They're very envious.
A little gluggy there.
Shit, that's like 3 shots.
All right. Oh, I'll tell you why I asked you to bring that down here in a minute.
Sit there. I'm going to look at it for a second.
You're okay.
Well, you tell me why. Yeah.
Well, we got other work. We got other things to do before we get there.
Oh, okay.
So, while you're taking your first sip, I'll just do this. So, after you take your first sip of whiskey, go listen to Pot of Thunder, Cobras and Fire, Growing Up Rock, Slamfest Podcast, Decibel Geek, A to Z Radio, Metal Up Your Podcast, The Hustle, Disciples of the Watch, Podcast Rock City, Sean Geek and Fast Fret Podcast, State of Amorica. I'm going to give a little shout out to State of Amorica. They just got their first major interview with a Black Crowes. They've had some of the Black Crowes musicians on before.
They're working their way around.
They got Rich Robinson.
Nice.
Which that's like a huge get for them to get one of the Robinson brothers. So good on you, State of Amorica. That's a really cool podcast.
So that's coming up soon, you're saying?
Or no, it will be in the past. It will be in the past.
Oh, be in the past. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm going to call them out anyway.
I look forward to seeing it in the past.
See it in the past. Rock Strikes 10, Potter Than Hell, Shout It Out Loudcast, The Kiss Room, Ages of Rock, Retros S Podcast, and Doomed. Forget about Monty.
Hey, this is Monty Colvin from Galactic Cowboys and Monty's Rockcast, and you are listening to the amazing InObscuria podcast. Rock on.
1,000 years ago.
Monty's Rockcast. Little update on Monty and the Galactic Cowboys. I did find out that, yes, their drummer did pass away a few weeks ago, RIP to Johnny, but he had finished all of his tracks, and he had also done all the promo pictures, so they will dedicate the album to him. He'll be on it. His picture will be on it, and I'm sure
like he said, my work here is done.
His work here is done.
Peace out.
It was meant to be.
That's how you do it.
Yep. So that's kind of cool, actually.
Well, speaking of that, Angel's Envy.
Yes.
Very good.
Smooth. Yeah, I don't hear you coughing too much.
No, that first shot is always a little. But no, it was not nearly as bad as the Jack and all the other crap I drink.
Awesome. Well, come visit us at inobscuria.com. Like us, share us, Facebook, X, Instagram, and then put on your calendar. Get your calendar out right now. It's probably on your phone. You might actually have an actual calendar.
I am analog, but not that analog.
You're a phone guy, yeah. So put it on there, and you can come and see us. Now, if you're wondering where you're going to come see us, again, get ready to type, because I'm going to let Mr. Aaron Camaro tell you right now.
Do you love it loud? Yes. Come to Rockin' Pod Weekend in Nashville. Rock convention featuring panels, interviews, podcasts, signing sessions, vinyl, pop culture collectibles, and more. Over 30 celebrity guests, members of LA Guns, Accept, Kicks, and more. Live concerts, Nashville Rockin' Fest Thursday. Rare Hair on Friday. Tuck Smith and the Restless Hearts Saturday. Punchlines and Backlines All-Star Comedy Show on Sunday.
Mighty K.
Details at rockinpod.com.
All right.
That sounded just like the opening. Well,
It kind of did. Oh, yes. Rockin' Pod is coming up quickly. It'll be next month from when you hear this. Amazing. You doing all right over there? Oh, he's still going. He's getting it down.
Going, yeah.
All right. Well, let me just jump into it while you're having your drink
It
here.
is straight.
All right. So recently you've been doing a whole bunch of church chat. You bought a church.
And now it's time for church chat.
You're doing it's very special. You're doing all sorts of stuff over there. And then a couple of weeks ago, we did a covers episode and we played some classic rock. And so it just feels like it's time. So Brother Harrison,
yes, sir.
are you ready to testify once
Amen.
again? Brothers and sisters, it's time for a revival. Yeah. I give you the rousing return of the revolution of the retro, relapse, regurgitated revival, revised, revitalized, and ready for a recall of reconstituted reaction and reflection.
I am roused and ready.
Amen.
Reverend Eugene Williams.
It's always good to pull that out every once. If you need me to come by the church one Sunday, I can do that.
Well, this is very topical because one of the errands I was running today while I was driving all over Tar Nation is picking up some Gothic windows I found.
Yes.
I mean, I found that I
Gothic
paid for
windows.
them, but,
You found
I found them and then said,
good.
hey, let me give you money for those. So, yeah, my Gothic chapel in my backyard is also still percolating and slowly gaining progress.
It's a holy day. It's just a holy day.
Yes.
So last year, Robert, we did a few of these episodes and we enjoyed them very much. And you were also enjoying some recreational consumption of a little bit of that mountain brew. Amen. Some of that brown water. Amen. The devil's juice. That's why I asked you to bring it out tonight.
So was it almost exactly a year ago, would you say?
It's close.
Close?
If not exactly,
Within
it's
a
very
week or
close.
so. Okay, yeah.
Check out episode 179 if you want to go down that path.
No, just skip that one.
That was a good one.
Skip that episode. Nothing good there.
Now, before we get into this, let's make sure we have the diabolical duo bless this holy occasion.
Holy crap.
I am Captain
Content.
and this is my faithful companion.
Mighty K.
Say hello.
Barcelona. I forgot how to say it. Barcelona. No, that's not right either. But you know what I'm talking about. Okay. Cock and duty blue thumb. What the frig? That sucks balls. What the heck? Wait, I remembered. It's Barcelona. Awesome show. Very fun. So you're saying you want everybody at Rockin' Pod to bring you cocaine. Okay. Thank you for the entertainment. All right, talk to you later, guys.
So last year's episode was Barcelona.
Afterwards, not during. You were very
It
professional.
was actually the next morning. I made it. It was fine. I was like, "That's great, man. I can handle my alcohol." And the next morning, no.
Last week when we had her on, she made sense and then got a little incoherent. This time she started incoherent and then made sense at the end. So either way, we got it blessed.
Have you met women?
Oh, you did not say that.
Oh, ouch. Hello, single man.
One of the reasons married men live longer than single men.
All right, so let's get into this week. It is time to talk about bands. A lot of them are new that kick it old school. So this is retro, classic, and hard rock sounds being played by younger bands. And like I said, we've done this several times before, and there's been something brewing over the last, call it 10, 12 years, where there's just a ton of these bands, and we call it the new wave of classic rock. Nowalker. I love Nowalkers.
Didn't even know her.
So I think it has to do with, or it might be because of the whole, what was it called? The guitar game.
The guitar game.
No. What was
Guitar
that thing
God?
called? No. That thing that was, when they were little kids, these people were playing the Guitar Hero.
Guitar Hero.
Yeah, and there was another one, some
Bandcamp.
No, not Bandcamp.
That's a website.
Yeah, Rock Band.
Rock Band.
Yeah, those were two video games that when these
that's what we were in.
Musicians
we
we were in one too. Yeah.
Hey guys.
But a lot of these musicians, when they were kids, they were playing that game, and I think that spurred a lot of them on to kind of take up and do this kind of old school classic rock. Plus,
I remember going next door to your neighbors on the other side, well, 2 doors down from you. The new guys that moved in, they were in their 20s when we were already in our 30s, but we're the old dudes. But
we were 67.
I was watching them play that, and I'm just like, I'm too old for video games. I'm done.
I tried it one time. I sucked at it because it didn't mimic playing at all.
Well, that's what I realized. If you actually know how to play guitar, it's a horrible thing because you want to strum like a guitar. You just need to push a button.
I just suck at games too. Yeah. But, I think that had something to do with it. Who knows? But there's a lot of these bands that are playing classic blues-inspired hard rock again. So we've mentioned the kind of mainstream ones, or ones that are at least are getting a little more appeal these days. Greta Van Fleet, Dirty Honey, Rival Sons, Tuck Smith, who we're going to go see at Rockin' Pod. And
he'll be putting on a show.
Maybe we'll chat with him again. I didn't put him on the list, but if he swings by, we know him.
He'll stop by.
The Struts. Our good friends, Blackberry Smoke.
Mm-hmm.
How about Tyler Bryant and the Shakedown? We've played them on here before.
Okay, yes, I'll just nod my head for that.
Nod your head. Yeah, a lot of people know that name, but there's tons more out there, and we're going to play some tonight. And I thought we would start tonight with a band that we've featured on 9 episodes. This is not a new band for us. They have a big name on the banner, but they have a new record out, and therefore they get first play tonight.
I'm looking.
We've played, like I said, 9 episodes across 7 different series.
Typo negative.
And this year, nope. And this year we're adding their new album. How could it be typo negative?
It was a extra lost.
Oh, boy.
Super lost album.
Well, we're going to add, usually we don't play them in this new wave of classic rock category. Usually we just consider them a hard rock band or metal band, but they have a new album out called Dirty and Divine, and it sounds very much in alignment with this new Walker movement that's been going on. So this is a band that has some controversy, or at least in the last year or so. They're in their 3rd incarnation as a band. You might know what I'm talking about. Before I mention their name, please remove your horned helmet for the national
mess
anthem.
Up my hair.
At least it's early.
I know.
Oh, yes. I'm talking about the lovely ladies who call themselves Thunder Mother.
Yeah, Thunder Chicks.
They are back. Mark III lineup.
Just keeps getting better.
Yeah. And when you hear it, you're going to be, that might be your statement. Mm-hmm. I hate to say it, but they're like fine wine. They're just aging well. So Philippa Nacelle, still the main mother.
Running the show, main player in this band. It's her band. And she's changed things out a few times. The version that we love is Mark II, and we now know them as the Gems. Mm-hmm. But we have a new version of Thunder Mother, and Philippa actually became a mother. So part of the reason we haven't had a new Thunder Mother album in a couple years is she actually is a mom now. She's been busy.
And she's got other things going on. She also released an Americana bluesy country solo album last year. And I think that plays into where they're headed now. So she made an album all about her travels in the United States when they were opening for the Scorpions. And she kind of did this bluesy thing. And I think it inspired her to move towards this sort of classic rock sound that they have on the new album. It still kicks ass. It still has some heaviness to it. But it's definitely leaning more towards the classic rock end of the spectrum. The new singer, Linnea Vikström Egg.
What?
That's her name. Is it
Swedish? Hyphenated Vikström Egg, or is it one long word?
It's 3. Those are 3 names. Oh. I think she just goes by Linnea Vikström, but I don't know where the egg came from, but sure. But she does have umlauts over the O's, so she's official.
High class.
But her voice is pretty damn impressive, and she was actually the original singer slated for the Mark II lineup, but she was in another band, had another commitment at the time, and that's when they got Guernica. So we're glad they got Guernica, and now we have the Gems, so we're winning.
I mean, I got a job that way. I interviewed for it, and they're like, "Thank you," and then didn't hear from them. And a year later, they called me back, like, "Hey, that guy didn't work out." Like, sure, yeah. Second is sometimes good, But,
well, that's how I got my first job too. Remember?
Oh yeah,
remember the resume that
you're
said
the
no.
Same way. That's the best story. You walk into the job and open your desk, and what did it have?
Yeah, the guy that was filling in for me, and I opened the drawer, and he was the guy that hired me, and I look at, there's my resume, and there's written in pencil with 2 underlines. No.
Oh god, that's just reinforces me not wanting to ever work again.
I should have kept that.
Oh, you should.
I should have framed that.
Absolutely framed that in your office. Like, let them walk past and see it.
Let me see. No. Ask me a question.
Yeah.
No.
Survey says no.
So they also got obviously a new bass player, new drummer. Now the bass player is actually one of the old bass players that came back. So she did pull somebody back into the band who had been in it before. And then the drummer is a French woman named Joan Massing, and she's a hell of a drummer. She's really good. So let's hear the new version of Thunder Mother. Again, the album's called Dirty and Divine. It is awesome. Go check it out. I'm going to play the song Can't Put Out the Fire.
Yeah, you can. You just pee on it.
What's wrong with you?
Yes. We love you too.
They're back.
Yes, that's how you do it. Just take notes. That's how you do it. Had the rock and roll tambourine, very important.
Yeah.
Must have that. It was poppy, catchy, had a riff you could play even if you're not Yngwie Malmsteen. And I like that.
Dare I say, the riffing, the guitar riffs in that song were very much like a band that I like quite a bit. A band that they once participated
did that.
in a cruise. Do you know the band I'm talking about? Fozzy? No, not
I was
Fozzy.
going to say the hand puppet dude, but I can't remember his name.
Hand puppet dude.
Hand puppet dude.
Chris Jericho.
Sorry.
Forever known as the hand puppet
dude. God, I hope he doesn't remember me. And
if you don't believe
me
us,
out.
go watch any YouTube of him performing the last 5 years and just watch his hands. That's all we're saying.
Now,
just watch his hands.
Do I remember correctly when we saw him most recently at Center Stage? Was it less? It was less.
There was less puppeteering.
But when we saw him on the cruise, it was
Yes.
maximum puppeteering.
And whose cruise was that?
It was Princess Cruise Line. Or no,
it
was it?
It was
Voyager of the Sea?
Norwegian.
Norwegian.
It was Norwegian.
Yeah, Norwegian, yeah.
And it was Cheers.
Seeing how long I could string you along there.
There's your Kiss connection with a K as I break up and
It
can't
was
speak.
a fun cruise. It was my one and done. You've done 5?
I did 5. 4. I think I did 4.
I did 1. I tore my bicep muscle and drank $530 worth of alcohol to counteract the fact that I had ripped my bicep muscle on a cruise.
I need to put the picture up. I don't think I've ever shared the picture of us.
In the shorts.
Yeah, in the
rock and roll shorts.
and we took our
our boots.
I hope I still have those. That was another computer ago.
I probably have something on my...
Maybe you have them. Yes, we have some pictures out there. Maybe
Yeah,
it's on
to prove
Facebook.
it. Oh, yeah.
To prove that we were actually there. But anyway, getting back to Thunder Mother, yes, I think that riff was very Ace Frehley overall. The whole thing was like an old 70s Kiss song. It just felt good.
Yeah.
And this for them, usually they're the kind of AC/DC kind of riffing. This to me felt very 70s Kiss. Just throw any 70s band in there, but it felt very classic rock.
And this new singer, melodic but powerful.
Oh, yeah. She's got a great voice. Really, really good voice. Like I said, you can't really go wrong with Thunder Mother in any incarnation. And now we have 2 bands that I absolutely love. So, I don't really have a problem with this.
Have you been keeping up? Well, speaking of chick bands.
Oh, you did not say that?
I mean, female-fronted bands.
There's the single guy again.
Sorry. Have you been following The Warning?
Oh, yes. Man, they have exploded.
Yes. They're no longer obscure. I
No,
don't know. They might not be obscure anymore.
I took them off the banner.
Okay.
So when we go to Rockin' Pod this year,
Not that we don't love them.
Love them a lot.
But they're big.
They are huge now.
Yeah.
They're playing huge arena shows, and
It sounds good.
they have really grown as a band.
All thanks to us. Pat myself
All
on the
thanks
back.
to us.
Yep,
And,
right there.
and now the youngest one is in her 20s, so now it's like
Perfectly legal.
I don't feel totally creepy for like following this band, although
No, you're fine.
they always reminded me of, like, oh man, wouldn't it be cool if my kids did this? I always thought in the back of my head.
I remember 10 years ago, you had that
Yeah,
hope.
yeah.
Like, oh, they came downstairs and
not
one was
gonna
playing
happen.
the guitar and one was kind of hammering the drums a little bit.
They
No.
did, and they haven't been back since.
Yep, that was one time. One and done. You got to work. You have to finish working until you retire. You're not going to have a gravy train. I'm
No.
sorry.
No,
Sorry
I will
to tell you
not be
that.
their manager.
No.
It's not going to happen. Yeah, the Warning have exploded, so they will no longer be on any of our programs, but we will still talk
But please
about
go
them.
listen to them because they're
Yes.
awesome.
They are awesome.
And we will ogle them from a distance.
What the hell did you just say?
You are a sexist pig.
Cobras and Fire, they didn't get it. They did their end of year, and they mentioned that everybody told, or
Yeah.
they had heard, go check out the Warning, and they didn't. They thought it was not so good.
Well, they're a bunch of old dudes, man.
Oh, okay. That's what it is.
Yeah, they're all set in their ways.
I've been following them since they were only on YouTube. So
You are cool. Let me just say.
it's not. No, it's
Yes, you
that,
are.
that means that I'm a dork and that I have no life.
Following young girls on the internet. Wait a minute. What?
Exactly.
Sorry.
What's wrong with you?
We'll just keep that between
It just
us.
keep moving there.
Yeah, you
I'll edit
out.
that out.
Yeah.
Edit that out. Okay. Now we're going to go from Sweden to another country that we love. And this band sounds more like they're from Texas, but they're actually from Toronto. Interesting.
Close enough.
Yes. So we have joked in the past few weeks, the past few months, call it, about the Big Orange Goblins' claim to make the Great White North the 51st state. What first seemed like rhetoric and trolling has gone a little further than we thought at this point in time. So,
And they're putting troops on the border now.
Yeah, so-
But missile systems are redirected towards Quebec and Winnipeg.
It's not good.
Nah,
it's
not
really
good.
not good. So
No.
with all this escalation recently and the politicians doing what they're doing, I think we're going to let that bit go, and we're just going to say that we love Canada.
Yes.
We love Canadian bands.
Canada, my favorite country.
We love Canadian
our
bands.
favorite closest country.
Yeah. And so we're going to celebrate another one here. And this is a rootsy whiskey-soaked rock band with soulful vocals. They've got a little southern blues and country in them, but they're from Toronto.
Yep.
Go figure.
Our Eskimo friends up there, we love them all.
Yes. So this is a band called The Commoners, and they formed in 2013. So there's some young dudes. They're playing kick-ass southern rock-sounding music.
Southern Canada. That's what it is.
Southern Canada. Yes. Well, Toronto. I guess that counts.
Yeah.
Coldest I've ever been in my life was in Toronto, Canada. I went there in December.
Why?
Because there was a girl that I had met, and she lived there.
I've done plenty of stupid things.
I flew up there during the holidays.
Uh-huh.
It's really cold in December in Toronto, and I was not prepared, and I froze my balls off.
In December, Atlanta winter is just getting started. It's a little bit of a nip in the air, but it's already full force up there.
But apparently they like their blues and country, because listen to these guys. They got 3 full-length albums. The latest one, Restless, came out last year, so check this band out. The Commoners. I'm going to play from their 2022 album called Find a Better Way. This is a song called Too Much.
kind of want to drink, but also kind of want to remember this as much as I can, even though I can just play the podcast back.
That is definitely a whiskey song right there.
That is great.
It's so good.
Can we just take a moment to celebrate a guitar solo? Just in general. That was good, but I made it through the 2000s, all the indie rock. First of all, like the Blink 182 crap, where there was it was very uncool to do a guitar solo. And some grunge too. But so we went through a long period where guitar solos were shunned. And so now I hear it and I'm like, oh, that's that thing.
Oh, and it sounds so good.
That we used to wait for. Like, here it comes. And then guitar solo.
You're right, because coming out, even getting into the new metal, it was like they wanted to just make sounds.
Yeah, it wasn't a solo
a lead.
It was just a period of time in this song.
We're going to make sounds
that stuff.
Sound like I'm scratching a record. Yeah. Tom Morello.
Oh, okay. Bless his heart. He means well.
He riffs well,
really
but man, his leads get a little annoying, to be honest.
Like one or two songs with
and the kill switch, the guitarists that play the kill switch.
I've done that in my apartment by myself. I did not do that in front of an audience. I wanted them to like me. Yeah. So I tried to do like melodic solo.
Now what you got right here? What you got here is...
That's just old-fashioned rocking out.
Old school rock and roll, and these guys are killing it, man. Great vocals, great sound, huge, big production, and just... I love the fact that they got the girls doing the background singing. It's got that soulfulness because of that. I mean, there's no way these guys weren't huge Black Crowes fans.
Yeah, that's got to rub off on you a little bit there.
Yeah, you get a little Allman Brothers in there. I mean, just so good. I'm imagining that these guys have probably played with Blackberry Smoke at some point in time.
If not,
I'm sure their
text Brandon.
have
dude,
crossed.
Dude, check this out, man.
He doesn't do any of that. He just shows up and plays. He gets paid.
Him and Kent, yeah.
Exactly. All right, so I think it's time for our rock and roll devil to go back down to Georgia. What do you think?
Bring it on down.
All right.
It's warmer down here.
We just talked about not being able to play The Warning because they've gotten too big. We really shouldn't play this band either because...
Has that ever, in the history of our podcast, stopped us from playing bands that are household names for 4 generations?
Not at all. Not obscure.
But we have to say that so we sound like we know what we're doing. No, we're true to our craft here.
Yeah, this band has actually won a Grammy. So and they played the Grammys. So yeah, they probably shouldn't be on this program.
How many Grammys?
I think just one.
Okay, so maybe.
But have been nominated multiple times.
I'm trying to open a door for you, Kevin. You slammed it shut.
Well, they're from Calhoun, Georgia. They're now based in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm talking about the sisters Rebecca Lavelle and Megan Lavelle. Larkin Poe have also just put out a brand new album.
I didn't know they were from Calhoun, Georgia.
Yeah.
Do you know where that is?
I've been there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's north, right?
I think so.
Yeah, it's up towards Chattanooga.
Chattanooga area, right?
Yeah, you're right. I do know where it is.
All right.
They just built a Buc-ee's there.
Hey, man, they're on the map now.
I'm pretty sure that's where they... Hang on, I'm trying to pour bourbon.
They were putting Larkin Poe on their sign, and then they changed it, and they put, we've got a Buc-ee's.
Okay, don't talk and pour bourbon at the same time.
Oh, yeah. You definitely need some drinking for this one.
I just overdid it. Uh-oh.
Well, that's what it's all about here.
You can't put it back in once you pour it out.
Nope, you got to drink it.
Yep, got to drink it.
So Larkin Poe are back. They have a brand new album that's called Bloom, and I pre-ordered it. It came in January, and we've played this band before. They're more of a somewhere between country and bluegrass and
rock.
rootsy.
Would you say rootsy?
Rock. Yeah, but they've progressively gotten more rock and roll as their career has gone on.
I would like to encourage that.
Yes, and this album happens to be produced by one Tyler Bryant. From Tyler Bryant and the Shakedown, who are a Newalker band as well. They're also from Nashville.
What the hell did you just say?
Tyler also dates one of the girls. Yes, you've heard of them because I mentioned it a
20
few minutes ago.
Yeah. But technically I was right.
Yeah, you are correct, sir. Yeah, so one of the sisters is dating Tyler, and he produced this album, and it's damn good. It's them rocking out a little bit more. I mean, when you've got somebody that plays, so Rebecca plays guitar, mandolin, banjo, violin, piano. I mean, she does it all, and then you've got Megan who does all the lap steel dobro stuff, just
also just as
outstanding.
Good.
And then they both sing and do the incredible sister harmonies that only sisters can do. 8 full lengths, 6 EPs, 2 albums have hit #1 on the Billboard Blues album charts. Again, won a Grammy. We'll see what this one does. I looked on the charts. It didn't look like this one was doing a whole lot right now, but who knows? Where they'll probably get another Grammy.
Wait till this episode comes out.
Exactly. This is going to put them over
on the map.
So from the album Bloom just came out, I'm going to play Nowhere Fast because it's got a little ode to Georgia in it, and I just I want to pander to us.
Always. That's always the right choice.
So here we go, Larkin Poe. And drink some bourbon, would you?
I just did. Through my nose.
We got just enough gas to get into trouble, just enough trouble to start a reputation, just enough talk to get the world shaking from east to west. Georgia does it the best. Me and my people came from the country. My country comes out when you tell me no. We got a whole lot to do and not a lot of time to do it all the way to the back, screaming go, go, go. What are you looking at? Little me, oh my, as a matter of fact, 'cause I'm cool whipping like it's Saturday night. Cool whipping, gonna push that light. Cool whipping, gonna kick that ass. We got nowhere to go, nowhere to be, believe you me, 'cause we're going nowhere fast. Going nowhere fast. We got just enough punk to play a little harder. We come this far, now let's go a little farther up to the edge, 'cause we can sleep when we're dead. There ain't a rest for the wicked. You bought the ticket, now I'm asking you, what are you gonna do when we get to the top? It's a hell of a view, and we're cool whipping like it's Saturday night. Cool whipping, gonna push that light. Cool whipping, gonna kick that ass. We got nowhere to go, nowhere to be, believe you me, 'cause we're going nowhere fast. You can build a roadblock, we ain't gonna stop. No, no, no. Throw those spike strips down. We're just gonna go around, 'cause we're cool whipping like it's Saturday night. Cool whipping, gonna push that light. Turn around, we're gonna kick that ass. We got nowhere to go, nowhere to be, believe you me, 'cause we're going nowhere fast. We're going nowhere fast. Woo!
Ooh, let me have some of that Cool Whip. What'd you say? You can't have a pie without Cool Whip. Cool Whip? Cool Whip, yeah. You mean Cool Whip? Yeah, Cool Whip. Cool Whip. Cool Whip. Cool Whip. Cool Whip. You're saying it weird. Why are you putting so much emphasis on the H? What are you talking about? I'm just saying it. Cool Whip. You put Cool Whip on pie. Pie tastes better with Cool Whip. Say whip. Whip. Now say Cool Whip. Cool Whip. Cool Whip. Cool Whip. Cool Whip. Cool Whip. You're eating hair!
Okay, that's worlds of difference from what they were releasing during the pandemic when it was just the two of them, which was great, but it was real soulful, bluesy, bluegrassy sometimes, or they would do some covers. But yeah, they've put the pedal to the metal.
They have reemerged and rocked out.
Yes.
So we played 3 songs, and if you were to take these 3 songs and put them on a classic rock station right now, I guarantee you people would actually take note.
Yeah, it'd be interesting because, oh, wait a minute, this isn't the same 12 songs that I've heard ad nauseum.
And there would be no issue.
Yeah.
They're like, damn, what is this?
It just...
But that's, nobody listens to radio anyway, except for old people. But still,
like me.
Old people should be getting into this.
Right.
Because this is basically their music reinterpreted and done the right way.
Not all of my vehicles have satellite radio or Bluetooth. I have to kind of force to listen to radio sometimes.
Yes, the truck that was built in the 1940s does not have satellite radio.
It's got the AM radio.
Oh, man, so good. That band is, I love that they're getting more rockin'.
Yeah.
Because I really like them, and I would prefer that over maybe some of the bluegrassy stuff, which I don't mind that, but, I like to rock out. I mean, they put wah-wah at the end of it, a wah-wah lead at the end of it. They never, ever did that before.
They were in the studio, and they looked over and like, what's that thing over there? Oh, look at this.
Oh, John Sykes left that when he did that Stevie Ray Vaughan song.
Too soon. Too soon.
You better have a drink for that.
I did.
A little tip. There we go. Yeah. That's John. I'm gonna have a little sip.
That's shot 3.
Okay. All right. Next up.
Is that a hot titty?
That is a hot titty.
All right.
Next up is a song by a band that was just sent to me last week.
Ooh,
it's fresh. It's super fresh. And it came to me by none other than Captain Content.
Oh.
Captain Content!
That's why it's so fresh.
Yes, it's very fresh.
It went from upstairs to downstairs.
Yes, you sent it to me, and you sent it from a link that usually means it's an acid rock band from the early 70s.
Yeah.
And I looked at it, and that's exactly what I thought I was going to get. It looked like dudes in the 70s because they were wearing 70s outfits, and they had their hairstyles the same way, and the bass player is playing a Hofner bass, which is what, Paul played.
I didn't notice that.
It's what, it's a weird looking, this is that violin bass, that Paul McCartney played.
He plays violent basses.
Yes. And then the other guy, the guitarist, is a power trio. The guitarist was playing a Gibson Firebird, and then the guy on the drums had an old school Ludwig drum kit. So I had to think this is from the 70s, and nope, it's a brand new band.
Exactly what I was like. I was duped, but in a great way.
Totally duped. A new young band from Dayton, Ohio. Looks like they're just kind of playing regionally in the Midwest states. Their name is Visitor.
Mm-hmm.
And what really got me, other than I listened to it a little bit, I saw the visual that they were putting out there, and then I saw that the album's title was Mushroom Truckin'. I'm like, I'm going to love this. There's no way I'm not going to love the rest of it.
Space trucking is great, but mushroom trucking, that's a whole nother level.
I already loved them before I even got into it. And, I go to Facebook and I'm looking at them. I'm like, damn, they're a new band. This is not an old band.
I can't believe it. Like, I'd listened to the entire catalog over and over thinking.
They can't be more than 25.
And I had to Google them because I'm like, this has got to be a re-release. Because I've done that before where I see something on Spotify and it has like 2022 on there, but it was a re-release.
Right.
And it was actually released in 1972. But this, I'm Googling it just to make sure before I send it to you because I give you enough dumbass moments that I'm like, I got to at least do a little bit of research.
And we never played them before. I had never heard of this band before, so you totally pulled this one out. This is an obscure one that needs to be heard. And I go in, like I said, I'm looking in Facebook, and I look at their tour poster, and it simply reads, it has their name Visitor in the font that looks very much like it's drawn like in the 70s.
Yeah.
And all it reads is, other than the dates that they're playing, is Monsters of Heavy Rock.
Here endeth the lesson.
I'm like, these guys got it, man. This is it.
Even if their music wasn't great, which it is, they're so good at everything else.
Oh, yeah. They completely fooled me.
The marketing, everything, they've nailed it.
Yep. So I'm going to play the song that you sent me because it's just damn good. So here's Visitor.
I don't remember which one.
From Mushroom Truckin'. This called Drop Me in a River.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
You better drop yourself in a river of whiskey.
Okay. Shot 4.
Big oak tree, teach me how to stand. Take my mother nature's hand. Put me on a river, learn to flow. I can't hang on, think I'll just let go. won't you set me free? Pick me up on your wings, ride the breeze. Drop me in a river, wash me clean. You're all I've got left, take care of me.
God, I'm so glad you played that one. That one just gets me going. I mean, it starts off a little Sabbathy, not really doomy, but because in that unison sound, it just makes you think it's going to be really heavy doomy.
Well, they're a power trio, and I would say if you don't know Mountain, go back and listen to some Leslie West Mountain.
Cool Whip.
And that's, to me, that's what they're doing. They're mixing Deep Purple, Sabbath, and Mountain in 2024 when this came out.
Amen. The guitar solo, when it's a power trio, you've got so much more room to hear both.
It's like 3 minutes, the guitar lead.
Yeah, but the bass player was working as hard as the guitar player.
Yeah, that's what they did in the 70s, man.
Yeah,
So
I don't,
it's just,
like I said, I don't normally pay attention to the bass player,
This
but this
is-
one, he's working his ass off.
I noticed. Yeah, I noticed.
Who are you?
I'm just back there drinking anyway.
I don't know, man. Just doom. But the different directions the song goes with just a power trio, it's just a great song. It's just unfathomable. This is maybe less than a year old.
I would love to know their story.
I couldn't find a lot of info. Like when
I want to talk to them.
Yeah.
I would love to know their story, because they look like they can't be over 25 years old. I want to know how they got into this heavy psych acid rock kind of thing and how they pull it off so well when they're just way too young to even know what it's all about.
No, they were born in the middle of just
they were born in 2000.
2000 and that crappy whatever came after that.
Just crazy, but love it.
Yeah,
so go listen to Visitor. Now, I will say the name Visitor.
Oh, that was the other thing.
It's hard to find them.
Try Googling Visitor.
There are a ton of bands.
And on
named
Spotify,
Visitor.
same thing. There's rap artists. There's this and that.
So what you need to do is if you're going to Google it or go search for it, just put in Mushroom Truckin'.
Yeah.
No G at the end, just Truckin', and you'll find this album.
I need a license plate that says that.
Mushroom
Put that on
Truckin'.
my truck.
I hope they sell hats, truckers' hats, or license plates.
Just mushroom trucking, officer.
Airbrushed.
Yeah, exactly. Has to be airbrushed in Panama City.
All right, so let's see. That was in Dayton, Ohio, where they're from. We're going to go all the way back over the ocean again. So take that horned helmet off, sir. You got to get that thing off again. Drink more bourbon. Oh, this. Oh, there he goes.
Yes.
Getting into it. This is what we wanted with our retro relapse regurgitated.
No, let's not. Let's skip that part.
We can skip that one.
Let's
Okay.
skip that one.
All
A little
right.
indigestion, maybe. That's okay.
Well, I am calling this episode Reflection. So let's reflect, shall we? And the name of this band goes right along with that. It's The Riven. Let's reflect on The Riven, a band that claims they are redefining, this is what they say. This is what they say on their site, so it's got to be real. They are redefining classic rock for the 21st century by paying homage to all that made the 70s and the 80s awesome.
And there's a lot to pay homage to.
Yes.
2 great decades.
2 full lengths from this band so far. I have already pre-ordered on Bandcamp album number 3. It's dropping in April of 2025 because this band kicks ass. They are so good. They're somewhere between, well, I'm not even going to say it. I'm going to let you listen to this and tell me what you think it is, but I almost get like a little bit of progginess in it. It's so good.
Let me drink again.
Yeah, have another drink. Have another drink, folks. It's still Nawalker. This is a song. I'm going to need you to listen now. This is a song called Leap of Faith.
You will carry the flag, serve the rich and the poor, free the world from its kind. You got hooked to their line, thinking that you will be fine, stepping right out on that line. You're the hero as we know. Though your face won't see the light, be the fighter we all need. Once you get through, there will be nothing left for you. You will follow the lead. Better off to agree, or you will pay the price. You're a soldier tonight. Never look into their eyes. Fire and watch them die. You're the hero as we know. Though your face won't see the light, be the fighter we all need. Once you get through, there will be nothing left for you. Be nothing left for you. You know it's true. Be nothing left for you.
That was the exact right amount of progginess, which is very
Just
little,
a little bit.
which is very little.
Just a little bit. It's kind of like Kansas, where they just add a little bit in.
Yeah, that's pushing the limits.
It's too much for you.
Too much. Yeah,
There's no violin
It
in
was
this
4.5 minutes. I'm like, all right, guys, wrap it up.
Yeah.
So, what would be the easiest way for me to find out? Like, what's this? What would the singer's pronouns be?
I have no idea.
Because I could.
It is a woman.
Okay, see,
Yeah.
I've made that assumption
Yeah.
before, and
No.
I was completely wrong and embarrassed when you corrected me.
Yeah, I guess it could have been a dude, but no.
Because I assumed something was
It's a woman.
a lady. Like, no, that's a dude. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh shit. Okay, good. Don't want to, mispronounce somebody.
What if I'm wrong, though?
Oh, we're both going to hell. I mean, that's it. We have to say like 3 Hail Marys.
You got to be careful these
days.
Pay
like $20 to the church.
It's not like the old days in the 70s where
you can make fun of people.
It didn't matter.
All kinds of stupid jokes. You say words you can't say now.
Yeah.
The good old days, man.
Yeah. Well, whatever.
Yeah. It's a great song. Great song. Like I said, I didn't feel that was proggy at all. I mean, it could have gone a little more proggy, I think.
I expected you to say, I wanted a lead at the very end. I expected that to come out.
But we've had several great ones.
Okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
We take a
I
moment,
kind of
skip
expected
one.
a lead at the end. It just didn't come. They were just doing this very tight rhythmic thing.
Here, let me text them.
Tight rhythmic thing. Yes.
Yes.
It reminds me of your Valentine's party.
Yeah. Let me just have a moment there. Oh, yeah. That's good.
You are a sexist pig.
Have a drink.
We have a drink to that. Hell yeah. That's not a punishment drink. That's a hell yeah drink.
That's a reflection. There's a reflection for you. All right. I'm sure people are like, what the hell kind of table do these guys have? Because it makes the weirdest sound.
Well, it's the microphones, I think.
So the microphones we have springs on them.
Hang on. Here's a coaster. Was that better?
Yeah, but I'm going to play the springs.
Oh, yeah. And then for spooky Hawaiian. I almost said Hawaiian. Is that Halloween?
It's very Hawaiian.
It's shot number 5.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Ooh. Ouch.
Yeah, hang on.
Yep. Oh, okay. Yeah, might as well. Well, that's Halloween-y.
Oh, you'll see that?
Halloweener?
Oh, I thought you were asking to see something.
We better get moving. We better get moving on.
Wrap this up, yeah.
Okay. All right. So this next song number 6, we have our friends at Decibel Geek, Chris and Aaron, to thank for this one because this is a thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, man.
Oh, cool.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, man. This is a band from Nashville, and they featured a song in one of their recent Radio Sucks radio show, and I really dug it, and I went out and found their little EP, and I got it, and it's damn good. They've only got a few singles, and this EP is a band called Stray Nova.
Nova?
Mm-hmm. Stray Nova.
Okay.
And they got this EP out called Static Brain. I would highly recommend go download that. They played, this is why you're going to know they're good, they played last October at the annual Fish Fest in Nashville at the East Side Bowl, which is a place we've been.
Is this PHIS or
No.
FIS?
No. This is like, fry up some catfish fest.
Okay. I was going to say, are we playing a jam band? What the hell?
No, it's not a jam band. You would think.
Yeah.
One would think.
No, fried fish. That's up my alley.
But when I tell you who they're opening for, you'll be like, oh, okay, makes sense while we're playing them. They open for former guest and friend of the podcast, Mr. Ron Keel.
Oh, damn it. I got it right.
You got it right.
I was trying to be a smart ass and actually got it right. This is how I made it through college.
It wasn't Steeler,
but
it was Ron Keel.
At least half the time I get it right. Yeah.
Yeah, they played East Side Bowl, which is
a
venue we've been to, and I think we have
weirdest venue I've been to, probably.
Lots of really cool pinball machines.
Yeah, they had an awesome arcade, actual bowling, and we had
food there.
What was it? Was
we had okra. I think we had okra.
No, it was Irish dish.
Oh, we had Irish food.
What was it?
It was the
not schnitzel. That's
What the hell did you just say?
Schnitzel. Good old Irish schnitzel. Bangers and mash or something like that?
No, I can't.
Wasn't that?
I'm drawing a complete blank. It was good.
So some kind of pot pie or something?
Shepherd's pie.
Shepherd's pie.
Thank
there
you.
we go.
I'm just going to leave on a high note right there.
See, that's what it takes. It takes a little bourbon to get that out of you.
It had a lubrication.
Yes.
But yeah, so it was a concert venue, bowling alley, great pinball machines, and shepherd's pie.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yep. We were told not to get the shepherd's pie, but we got it anyway.
We got it anyway. Fuck you.
And it was good.
Don't you tell me what to do.
Hey, that was Chris's wife.
Sorry.
Oh, you did not say that?
Single guy over there, there's a reason why. Okay, let's play a little Stray Nova, shall we? I'm going to play the title track, Static Brain. So, here you go. Take a shot, would you?
Knocked it over.
Playing on a channel that I can't change. Trying to pull the picture from the trash on the bottom of my static brain. Living on no sleep, baby, I've been feeling that I'm losing my mind. Slipping into feelings of delirium, reality ain't so kind. These feelings come and go. No one knows that I can't breathe. I've seen the other side that no one else can find. These words I try to say to you, promise will be true. Yeah. With every little syllable, I keep falling down. Yeah, I keep falling down. Two bloodshot eyes on the prize, and I feel like I might black out. Words right on the tip of my tongue, but I can't spit them out of my mouth. Needless to say, another day, but the words are coming up the same. I don't care about winning or losing, I'm addicted to the thrill of the game. These feelings come and go, no one knows that I can't breathe. Yeah, I've seen the other side that no one else can find. These words I try to say to you, promise will be true. Yeah, with every little syllable, I keep falling down. Come and go, no one knows that I can't breathe. I've seen the other side that no one else can find. These words I try to say to you, I promise will be true. Yeah, and with every little syllable, I keep falling down. I try to say to you, I promise will be true. Hey, with every little syllable, I keep falling down. But just like every other time, I always come back around. Hey.
Kind of that stop and start thing they had going was reminding me of James Gang.
Yeah, absolutely.
But not the vocals.
Joe
at all.
Walsh there. Yeah.
You could understand
But
the vocals.
Yeah, not the vocals, but man, the whole outro lead, like the song's good. And then you get to the outro and the rhythmic stuff going at the end. It's like,
that little bit
damn,
of freshly made whipped cream right on the top.
The payoff at the end.
The cool whip.
So, whip, cool whipping.
Cool whip, cool whip, cool whip, cool whip. You're eating hair.
So good. So good. And I will tell you that the singer reminded me of another former guest of the show, friend of the show.
Jeremy Zamora.
No, I don't think I've ever heard him sing.
No,
I was thinking Anthony Quarter from Tora Tora.
Yeah.
Sounds very
We've
Tora
got a lot
Tora.
of friends, man. You got to narrow it down a little bit.
They call us all the time.
I know.
They want to be on the show. It's like every week.
I had
Those
to
guys are
block them for
calling
like
us.
a week. I'm like, dude, give me a break, man.
Yeah. Oh well. No, I totally think this band sounds like a newer version of Tora Tora.
That's it.
Badass.
Good comparison.
All right, I got one more for you. You better take a drink, man. Getting close here. You haven't said anything ridiculous yet.
Just hold your wad there, fella.
What?
All right.
Oh, God.
So last is a group that I have been observing for a long time. I wanted to like them, but I didn't. I just couldn't get into them. And I finally figured out the reason was that the songs I had heard, the first two albums, they put some weird effect on the lady's voice who is singing, and it really annoyed the shit out of me. And then they released their third album, and they had different production, and they didn't have that on, and so I kind of like it now. This band's gotten a lot of praise. They're kind of not on the banner kind of a band, but I don't think we'll play them again because they are kind of big, but I wanted to at least have them represented because I think they've moved towards Nawalker. They kind of started off as somewhere between metal and garage rock, but now I think they're really into hitting their stride. And I also really wanted you to check out a visual of said band, mainly the lead singer Dorothy Martin.
Hang on a second. Let me check with my staff here.
Hungarian-born
what?
Dorothy Martin, who I just have a feeling. I just have this strange feeling that you're going to enjoy the views that you see.
I'm so hungry.
Oh, you did not say that?
You are a sexist pig.
Right.
So this band is called Dorothy. It's her band. And they're releasing their fourth album in March. They have a new single out featuring Slash. So again, they're not really that obscure. And she actually sang on Slash's last album. She sang a song on his blues covers album. So we'll probably only play them this one time, but I feel like they should be represented. And I'm going to play the title track from their from their album that I really like called Gifts from the Holy Ghost from 2022. Here's Dorothy. Check her out.
I misspelled Dorothy. I got Doraville.
Try it again.
The song from Atlanta Rhythm Section?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a good song.
All right. Have a drink and try that again.
I've been watching you go in the ring, running
do you want to do me like that, man?
And?
Why? Why do you want to do that to me?
Okay, that was actually your Rush reflection. That was actually Getty singing.
So I Googled her, got this beautiful image, like 5 images. I'm like, oh, yeah, it's very nice.
Beautiful
very
bass
nice.
player, too.
Yeah,
right?
and Kevin takes his headphones off and says, yeah, now think about Getty Lead. Oh, God. Ruined it. Just because, yes, it sounds exactly like Getty Lee.
It sounds like Getty Lee from the first album.
But I don't want to think about his voice when I'm looking at those pictures. It ruins the pictures. So,
well, now when you hear Rush, now when you hear Working Man, you're going to think Working Woman.
No. We will not be crossing over. There's no crossover there. No, she's her own person. We'll think about her. We will talk about her.
Damn good band, though.
Yes, the voice, great, like right out of the box. The song hits, very powerful, and I love that. Without being too growly and screamy. It was just powerful.
Yeah, and they, they're a little polished. They're definitely doing better than a lot of these other bands that we've played as far as
us.
Well, even the bands we played tonight. They're playing bigger stages is what I'm saying. And, like I said, I just wanted to give them a little respect here because a lot of people told me about this band and thought I would like it. And the first 2 albums, just whatever effect they were putting on her voice, it was just way too much reverb and almost like the, what do you call it? What's the fucking thing?
The Scott Weiland effect, where you're doing it through a megaphone.
Yeah, a megaphone. Thank you. I couldn't think of what it was called.
I am smelling like a rose. It's like almost the Cartman mixed with a megaphone.
Very good, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. Somebody gave me on my birthday deathbed.
The weirdest fucking lyrics that guy wrote.
Remember, you know who introduced me to that song?
Who?
Our friend Eric.
Ah, yes.
Who was not known for introducing me to songs other than ska.
You want a pickle?
Yeah, he would introduce you to snacks. He was a generous guy. Hey, as soon as you walked in the door, he had a pickle or a snack or something ready to go, made sure you're happy. But then one day he's like, man, there's this song, new STP. And he sang that, like in his version.
Ooh, I bet that was good.
I'm like,
Eric, not a singer.
I don't know if I want to listen to this, Eric, after you just demonstrated it.
Well, that's what I got for you. I think those are 7 songs that if you played them on the radio right now, and then the last one probably was played on the radio.
They'd sell 200 more erectile dysfunction medications.
Exactly.
And lawyers.
We could be pushing lawyers and pills right now with these bands.
Where are these program directors? We need to call them up.
I don't know. I love the new wave of classic rock.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I
love
really
it.
do.
It makes me feel good about rock and roll. I don't care if it's selling or not.
With the big,
cool.
The Cheeto in Chief, it's going to be okay.
Cheeto in Chief, I like that.
Cheeto in Chief, it's going to be okay. Canada, we in Canada, we're going to get along. It's just fine. We're going to throw some snowballs at them. It's going to be fun. No big deal.
Brush yourselves off and just go back.
It's just
go back to normal.
Yeah, just
at one point in time, it'll go back to normal.
It'll be fine.
We'll be all right.
As long as there's music like this, it's going to be fine.
Exactly. Well, I don't think we need to say anything else. You just laid it up perfectly.
A 3-pointer. Michael Jordan style. Yeah.
So with that, we're just going to say,
see ya later. Strippers and midgets on stage, yeah!